Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is Tuesday and we are making dinner tonight. So let me show you what I'm making, you guys. Let me show you guys what I'm making tonight for dinner. I used to eat this literally through my whole pregnancy. I loved it. It's low carb chicken nuggets, really good. I think I found this recipe, like the base of the recipe on TikTok, like obviously over a year ago. So I don't remember like exactly who I found it from, but I also kind of made it my own. So I kind of want to show you guys what we're making. And then I'm making some homemade potato wedges, like cheesy potato wedges. So I'm gonna go ahead and get everything out and prepped and we'll get started. So I'm gonna start with the potatoes because they take the longest. So I've made these on my channel before, I think, but I'm just gonna make them with you guys again. But I preheated my oven to 450 and I'm gonna let them, I like my fries like crispier. So I'm going to cook them until I think they're like pretty crispy, which I think is like 20-ish minutes, depending on how thick you have them and stuff like that. So I'm just using these pure gold potatoes. Honestly, you could probably use any type of potato. I just like these because they come in the bag and they're just smaller and I like a smaller potato wedge. So just honestly preference. So yeah. So my dad used to make these all the time when I lived in his house, so I love them. So what I'm going to do is I'm just dumping these into like a strainer and we're going to rinse them all off and then just cut them to the wedge size that we want. And then I'll show you guys the next step. Alright, so now I cut up all of my potatoes. This isn't all of them. Some of them were a little bad, honestly, but I just used what I got. So throw them in a bowl and we're going to add, honestly, this is the fun part. So we're going to add olive oil, like maybe 3 tablespoons. You could use more or less, honestly. Start with less and then add more. Then I'm going in with some sea salt and some black peppercorn and Italian seasoning. I'm not going to do much of this because we are doing like cheesy potatoes, but honestly, you guys, this gives it so much flavor. Then just mix all of that up. And from there you're going to be able to tell if you need to add more seasoning or whatever. Like I'm going to add a little bit more pepper. And a little bit more Italian. These are like so simple and easy, and Spencer is picky about potatoes and he actually likes these. So there we go. And just in time. So we're going to throw these on. Like I said, we will probably cook. I'm going to check these. I'm going to set a timer for 20 minutes and check them. Because like I said, I like mine crispy, but they are a little bit smaller. So there we go. All right, now that those are in the oven, I'm going to go ahead and rinse this bowl out because I'm going to use it to mix up my stuff for our chicken nuggets. And I'm going to cut the chicken and then I'm going to come back to you. I'm not going to record me cutting up the chicken because I'm pretty sure most of you know how to cut up chicken. So I'll be back once that's done. So now all my chicken is cut up. I cut it into like cube-sized pieces. Obviously, just cut it however you want. And yeah, so we are going to be using cornstarch, and we are going to be using, I think, 2 tablespoons. It's been a while since I made these. Also, I'm making these in my air fryer, so that is preheated to 400, and we're just gonna bake them till they're like crispy. So, all right, so I think that's good. I'm gonna mix this all up really quick. Just want to make sure they all have like a good coating on them. Honestly, this might be a little too much, but that's okay. I like my chicken like crispy, and so. Alright, so then we're going to go in with some seasonings. Obviously, just add whatever you want to add. I'm going to be adding a little bit of cayenne pepper because I don't want them to be spicy, but I just want like some of that flavor. So we're going to add a little bit of that. Sorry, we're going to add a little bit of cayenne. Like I did 1/4 teaspoon probably. We're going to be adding some onion powder, about 1/2 teaspoon. Little, maybe like, yeah, like a 1/2 teaspoon. Okay. We're going to be adding a little bit of garlic powder, 1/2 teaspoon. I think I'm just going to do like 1/2 teaspoon for all this. And then some ground mustard. I'm going to do like a 1/4 teaspoon of the ground mustard. You guys, I did this the last time. It was so good. A little bit more. Okay. And then, obviously, we're going to go in with some salt. About a 1/2 teaspoon of salt and 1/4 teaspoon of peppercorns. And we're going to stir all that up so everything gets all incorporated. And then I am going to add a little bit of olive oil just so everything sticks to everything. Obviously, I don't want to use a ton, so. But yeah. So excited, you guys. These are so good. I eat them all the time. Alright, so then I'm going to add these to my basket. I have like a different type of air fryer, so it's not going to look the same, but any type of air fryer will do for this recipe. And you want to make sure these are all spread out, not on top of each other, so they cook evenly. Really? So they cook all even. Oh, hi. How'd you get through there? Hi. Alright, so then this is going to go into your air fryer at 400 for about 15 minutes. So I just put the chicken in the air fryer, and my potatoes have about 4 minutes on that 20-minute mark. So I'm probably going to look at them, check them out, flip them over, and then let them get a little bit more crispy until the chicken is done. And then I'm also going to just make some green beans because we had green beans last night with our dinner. So I'm just going to reheat some of those for dinner. But you guys, this like makeshift low carb chicken nuggets are literally so good. I used to eat these like in my pregnancy when I really wanted chicken nuggets. Obviously I couldn't have them because I had gestational diabetes, so I had to have a very low carb diet, and these are like perfect for that. And I haven't made them since, so I'm really excited to see how they turn out. I'm pretty sure I did the recipe right, but honestly I don't remember. So, but yeah, so I'm gonna let these cook, and then I'll get back to you guys once they're done. Can you get out of here? All right, so these just got done. They ended up being in the air fryer for about 25-ish minutes or so. They look so good. So, and then let me show you the fries, or the little potato wedges. These are also done. We just melted some cheese on them. They look so good. I'm gonna go get my plate ready and then I'll show you guys what it looks like when I'm all done. The finished project. So we got the little chicken nuggets. I got some of the sugar-free honey mustard. It is really good. Some green beans and then potatoes. I am a potato lover, so I have a ton, and then just some ketchup on the side for dipping. And I'm gonna go enjoy this. It looks so good. You guys should definitely try this recipe out.
What are you doing?
We're doing nothing. We're doing nothing.
Do you think you're funny?
I do. No, it's a good day to go and sit inside and watch football. NASCAR starts at 3.
Here's what they're holding. I'm taking a video.
Oh, that's awkward.
We're on our way home from fishing. It ended early for Spencer, Knox, and I because Spencer got seasick. I also didn't feel that good, and Knox was just really getting antsy. He really wanted to get down. So he's making fun of me. They're vlogs. So we came in early, and then boyfriend went back out with my dad and his friend Steve. They didn't really catch. We didn't catch anything while we were out there. We were only out there for an hour. Wait, and then they didn't catch anything.
Wait, say hi to Knox when he's like old enough to watch this. Say hi to him.
Hi, Knox.
Hi, Knox. It's Auntie Leah.
Hi, 10-year-old Knox.
Goddamn loser.
But Knox is fast asleep. We have about 2 hours until we're home, and we have to stop for gas and for some food, so it might take us a little longer.
Food.
Gas station
gonna be
food.
needed.
Definitely
Huge
food.
gas station hot dog guy.
Shut up, Spencer.
Yeah, of course.
But we had fun either way, so
Bro.
yeah, I'll see you guys later.